feel like I should sit forward. So please forgive me. I'm still a little bit sick. So I'm hopeful. Right now there's nobody viewing, but I'm hopeful that someone will drop in and let me know how the volume's doing. Okay, so let's see if I can find, this was it, the load, the last, where we left off. I had to make like 6 test files trying to adjust the volume. Coffee. Okay. All right, where were we? Oh, yes, Amanda was out late. She missed curfew. She didn't text me. We're mad, but because we were scared. That's how it works with parenting. You get mad because you're scared. Okay, it says I've got 1 viewer. Hopefully that's not just me. If you want to let me know in the chat if the relative volume level is okay between the game and me. Let me know if the game's too loud, too quiet, if I'm too loud, too quiet, and I'll see if I can make some adjustments. Okay, where were we? All right. I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Oops. All right. I was turning down my monitor and it went to non-existent. Hey.
Oh.
I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was going to do it, and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I'm sorry for freaking out on you. I trust you to make good choices. Good. Sorry for freaking out on you. I trust you to make good choices. I mean, I do. I'm all, it's gonna be one of these. The last one's just antagonistic. I don't know. I trust you make good choices. I also thought about it, and I'll try to give you your space from here on out. I gotta trust that you can take care of yourself. Team Badly? Team Badly. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them? Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes me to wash the pan. All right, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book?
Ugh.
It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Oh, God. I mean, this game is a few years old, but... Come on! So, all right, hang on a second. I got a cough. I gotta mute myself for a second. Oh, that's better. Okay. What's a social media platform? Come on. I've been on Facebook for more than 10 years myself. Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. I mean, fair that... I'm not going to say all men. A lot of guys have trouble putting together social media profiles that aren't, you know, whether dating profiles or just regular social media profiles that aren't just, hey, here I am. Here's a photo of me holding a large dead fish. Here's a picture of my motorcycle. Here's a picture of the car that I'm working on restoring. Or here's a picture of me shot from an angle somewhere down the level of my belly button, looking up at my face, making me look like my head is a triangle. All right, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet.
Aww.
Amanda spends the next couple minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood.
Aww.
All right, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Dad book. On a Friday night, you are most likely to polish and sort my coin collection. Netflix and grill, baby. Fall asleep watching the History Channel. Torment my children with dad puns. Sink into blissful oblivion to sleep. That's not me. Watching, streaming, and eating. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My trusty grill, the Lost Shaker Salt, Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes, a boat, obviously. I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. Probably the instructional purposes. What are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, a well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top-tier grillmanship, comfortable with crying. It's a toss-up between strong dad arms and comfortable with crying. Because someone who's comfortable with crying is comfortable with their masculinity. What did you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals and instructionals. It's not what I wanted to be, but boy, that's fairly close to the mark. Salty boat captain, pro skater who's also an astronaut. Okay, that's close. Good father, the president of space. Probably the pro skater who's also an astronaut. What's your favorite movie genre? Oh, almost all of them. War documentaries? Okay, not that one. Sean Connery's entire filmography. I mean, the movies, yes. The man himself, not a great person. Anything on Laserdisc. They do tend to put the arty stuff on Laserdisc. Romantic comedies, whatever will make me cry. Old comedies that haven't aged very well. Let's try anything on Laserdisc. What's your ideal date? Napping together, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m., trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost, arson, being emotionally vulnerable. Actually doing a giant puzzle together is a good gauge of how frustrated a person can get, like how they manage their emotions when they're thwarted at something. What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan, my sick vape, my book of word jumbles and pen, a cool knife, my cripplingly low self-esteem. I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home sometimes. I mean, I wouldn't say mine is cripplingly low, but anxiety. I bring my anxiety everywhere. I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world. Oh, God, that's a... Today, for when this is a recording, it's Sunday, June 22nd, and my leadership did something unconstitutional yesterday, and I'm not happy about it. I spend a lot of time, potential ends of the world, if I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill, when I can next get a cup of coffee, lawnmower modifications. Let's go with proud of my children. I have 2. Profile complete. See? That wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. Right. You should message one of them. Or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay. I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad. If life gives you lemons, something.
You've got dads.
Oh, okay. Hi, Dad Games. It's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dadmanda. I'm delighted to see you've signed up for Dad Book. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads like myself. Take care not to miss them. All right, so I gotta watch this side of the screen for messages. Oh, I'm blocking Craig a little bit. Let's see if I can put myself down at the bottom, maybe? All right, yeah, put myself... No, there's a reason I had that hanging off the screen, because this... the package that I have for a streaming theme, the window is like widescreen and it doesn't adjust, so I'm sort of forcing it to adjust by just tilting my camera at an unusual angle and just not putting the whole window on. All right, who do we message? That is the question. All right, hang on a second. I got a cough. All right. Okay, so we haven't messaged anyone yet. So let's see. Who would I normally message? Like, excuse me. Hugo is my kid's teacher. It doesn't seem appropriate to message him. Or one of my kids' teachers. Craig, we've already met up with to go to the gym once. Brian, we don't seem to like. It feels like. Robert, we barely know. So he's not somebody I would message. Joseph's the neighbor. He seems like a safe person to message. Damien seemed open to it. Matt seemed open to it. Honestly, Matt's very smart. I like smart. Matt Sella, avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice over at the Coffee Spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Ah, yes, Carmencita. Okay. Hit me up about 80s no-wave music. No-wave? On a Friday night, you are most likely to perfect my cold brew setup. One drip at a time, baby. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? Fine tunes to pass the days away. What are your turn-ons? Multi-instrumentalism. What did you want to be when you grew up? A barista, weirdly enough. What's your favorite movie genre? The subtitles. Man after my own heart. What's your ideal date? I mean, I like other kinds of movies. You know, I like the occasional action movie and romantic comedy and all that stuff, but you know, I like movies that make me think. And often those are foreign films and they happen to have subtitles. What's your ideal date? We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. Oh, I love you. What do you never leave home without? My headphones, both in-ear and over-ear, just in case. Same, Matt, same. I spend a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song titles come from, and where did it go? Did we all just agree that it's a bad idea? Ooh, okay. Be generous and kind to everyone. That's a good tip. Gas is cheaper in the suburbs. Also true. I navigate to Matt's dad book page and type out a message. Hey man, great getting to see you at the BBQ. We should definitely hang soon. You free later? A minute or two later, I hear a ding and see Matt's response. Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Soundgarden. Want to come out? I think for a moment. What's a Soundgarden? It's a concert venue, but also a band that a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches. Yeah, I know. I'm old. I know what Soundgarden is. I was there. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't there. I wasn't in Seattle at the time, but I was alive when they were popular. Oh man, I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? While I'm thinking, another message pops up on the screen. Pup is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop-punk rock band out of Canada. Should be a fun one. Oh, indie pop-punk, fun. I don't like punk very much. It's just me. It's just I have trouble with stuff that's not very melodic. Should be a fun one. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. Whatever. Let's get out of our comfort zone. I log off of Dad Book and think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtrack decades through memories of denim jean jackets and moral panic over teenagers turning to the occult. Oh God, I had a mullet back then. Thankfully, I never did. Oh God, I thought it was cool. Oh God, other people thought it was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all of the airbrushed fans in the parking lot. Man, how did anyone survive the 80s? Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? Number one, bring earplugs. Just to cut the volume level. So, alright, hang on a second. I spend most of the day pacing around the house and thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Hey, what's wrong, Panda?
I'm fine.
Oh, nothing. I'm fine. I just got sad because I realized that society collectively refuses to take pop music seriously, despite the fact that some of the most interesting musical innovations are coming out of that genre. I think it's just yet another thing that we write off because we can't take young women or their interests seriously. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? You have to tell me what's actually wrong. That is pretty messed up. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? If there's, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you. And I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. Thanks, Popsicle. I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Anyway, what's up? Amanda, how do I be cool? Well, number one, I need to go get some water. So, I'm going to pause here. Yeah. All right. How do I be cool? Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is going to be a long night. All right. Also... No, that's too far. Nah. Alright, let me put on a pot of coffee first. It's gonna be a long night. No, seriously. Matt invited me to a concert, and I don't think I've been to one since you were born.
Aww.
Yeah, you have. You took me to one once when I was 12, remember? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of a sea of screaming preteens. Look, gotta put the webcam back. Stop. I'll have to fix that snapping later. Oh God, I tried so hard to forget. The one where I had to camp out with you in line so that you could get a good spot and then you cried and screamed the whole time? Dad, it was so much more than that, and I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing in your Trapper Keeper. Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a big glittery sign and cry a lot and you'll fit right in. Well, it's at a smaller place. And I think Matt mentioned that they're a punk band? Like DIY gutter punk? Thrash? Straight edge? Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk? Proto-punk? C-punk? Jeremy punk? What's Jeremy punk?
Yeah.
I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. They're not positive hardcore, are they? He said that they're Canadian punk? Oh, yeah, you'll be fine. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I don't see friendship and politeness as core tenets of the punk scene. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. It became so much more than just counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is, just enjoy the music. That's it? I mean, yeah. It's not like you're going to jump into the mosh pit or anything. Well, that's comforting. And if a strange dude in a Set Your Goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it. And definitely don't go on 3 awful dates with him afterward where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row. What? Never mind. Just have a blast tonight. I don't know what that's a reference to. I show up to the Coffee Spoon at 8 in what I hope is concert-appropriate attire. I see Matt out front locking the door to the shop. Hey, you made it. Ready for tonight? I'll try. Well, it's been a while. Yes, of course, I definitely know what I'm talking about. Ready? I was born ready. Well, it's been a while. Let's be honest. Man, I gotta admit, I haven't been to a real concert since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for.
Hey.
Did your daughter make you take her to one of those boy band concerts where everybody holds signs and scream cries? Yeah.
Hey.
I got 2 lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. Stay strong.
Oh.
But dude, I get to take you to your first concert in a long time? This is gonna be awesome. Just hang with me, Dad Games, and you'll be good. This scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Quick question.
Oh.
Shoot. What is scene? Matt lets out a tiny laugh. Ooh, he's got a nice smile. Sorry. It's just weird because scene can describe a music scene as it pertains to a community of people who like the same genre, but can also describe a genre of music no one wants to admit they were into. Matt looks off into the middle distance. He says nothing, but I can tell he's thinking, never again. That's confusing.
Hey.
You'll get it. The important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. After waiting in a short line to get in, we finally find ourselves in a small venue with a stage at one end and a bar at the other. Most people here are closer to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. My waning youth is showing. I am suddenly aware of my mortality. When were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is C-punk actually a genre? Matt, you made it!
What?
A younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt. The kid runs off and Matt turns to me, shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. Me too.
Oh.
I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me. Do you also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take a nap?
Hey, yeah.
That's my favorite thing to do. A couple other people notice that Matt's in the crowd and yell hey as well.
Hey.
Matt waves and hugs a couple people. He seems really in his element here.
Hey.
Matt turns his attention back to me. I am so afraid of all of these people. Oh. Let's go grab a beer. Matt and I line up at the bar in the back, where a couple of the older concert goers hang out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at him.
Oh.
Seems like you're a popular guy out here.
Hey.
Yeah, I go to a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot.
Hey.
But it's times like these where I realize that I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about. And then I become keenly aware of where my hands are. And that there's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest. God damn it, where do I put my tongue?
Oh!
See? Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes, and I still think you're charming and funny. Just you wait. We grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit they listen to it. Ha! Let's check out the merch.
Hey.
Matt and I walk over to a small booth in a corner of the room where a crusty-looking teenager guards a selection of shirts and records. He singles me out from across the room and hops up on his chair. Step on up, get your merch here. I got t-shirts, I got tank tops, I got all the gifts and accoutrements a discerning concert-goer of considerable taste might want. You! I gesture to myself, my face flushing red. Yes, you! You look like a fellow who knows their music. How's about a fine 12-inch long-playing vinyl record made and distributed by Pup, Canada's premier punk rock outfit? Tally-ho, good sir. Please stop yelling at me. I sense some hesitation in your voice, buddy. Let me assure you, on my reputation as salesman of the highest caliber, that this record cannot and will not let you down. Okay, Pablo, you can give it a rest. The teen hops off his chair and takes a seat. Pablo, your friend looked lost, so I figured I'd give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt?
Hey!
Day by day, my man. They do that thing where they high-five but also turn it into a hug. Your mom doing better? She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I could make that connect. And I have to deal with you every single day? Fair enough. Who's your bud? That's Dad Games. I thought I'd bring out a concert pal. Pablo leans close to Matt. Is Dad Games cool? Matt eyes me. I eye him back. He cracks a smile.
Hey.
Yeah. Pablo brings me in for a bro hug. My dude. I'm not sure what to say, but give the courtesy 2 pats on the back, as is customary in our society for people you don't know super well, but still want to be friendly to.
Hey.
Pablo's a total card. Kid plays the hell out of a bass. Yeah, man. When are we starting our Witch House band?
Hey.
You know I'm out of the game. It's a shame. You know Vacant Veil would have slayed. It'll slay once you start actually making music instead of just printing a bunch of band shirts. We got the sickest logo. While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice. Looks like the opener's coming on. Let's get a spot up close.
Hey.
Matt and I walk over to the stage where a crowd begins to form. Yes, it looks very crowded. The band walks... I know I'm supposed to be using my imagination, but... some silhouettes, throw something in there. The band walks on stage and picks up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a mandolin slung behind his back. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. My name's Daniel. Let's start the show. Oh no, these guys. What? Without time to respond, the band starts playing the most cacophonous noise I've ever heard. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything. He just hands me earplugs. Thanks! I put the earplugs in, and whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure do seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters.
Hey.
Jesus, did that cellist just break his bow in half? I don't get this. I'll that's expensive. The set seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the songs, and I think one of the band members' jobs is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turn to Matt and try to start a conversation. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Ask again. Drop it. He can't hear me, so I just stop and try to enjoy the music. Okay, no. This is impossible. How long have I been playing the same song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Eventually, the set ends. But only after the drummer sprains his ankle during his saxophone solo. They promised it was part of the act as he was carried off stage crying. Matt and I both pull our earplugs out.
Hey.
Man, that was something. I promise Pup is much better. I have a lot of questions that I know I'll never get the answer to. Oh yeah, he sprained his ankle at every show. They were being real about that. Let's grab another beer. Matt and I work our way out of the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people file into the concert space as it gets closer to the main act. It's getting kind of crowded in here. We grab our beers and I try to follow Matt back to our spot, but there are so many people that I'm having a hard time keeping up. As I work my way through the throngs of excited concert goers, I realize I've lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I ever going to find Matt here? Where's the exit? Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I going to see my daughter ever again? What if that terrible band gets back on stage? What if... Suddenly a hand reaches out to grab me. It's Matt!
Hey.
Almost lost you, buddy. Whew. Got really nervous for a second there. You and me both, dude. He takes my hand and leads me back toward the stage. Oh, he's got my hand. I can feel myself blushing a little. We finally settle back into our spot and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, Pup really brings out a crowd. So, you go to concerts a lot? Oh yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite things in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music and connect with it, but when you're in a room full of people connecting with the music just the same way that you are, that's magic. I suddenly have the urge to pee. Curse this tiny dad bladder. I've never heard it put that way. That's really beautiful. Also, I have to pee.
Oh!
Hurry up, man. They're about to go on. I squeeze my way out of the crowd toward the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had an eyeliner wing going halfway across her face, which was actually a pretty good look. I'm so proud of her. I make it to the restroom finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with a line forming outside of it. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap. The people that were initially milling around the venue all crowd up against the stage as Pup plays their first song. How am I ever going to find Matt now? Excuse me. I forgot about this. Everyone's rushing to the main stage to watch Pup play. I'm sure Matt will be up there too. I gotta get there without being trampled by all these rowdy youths. Avoid those youths. Alright, how? Nope.
This is the part of the game where you should have been hearing a licensed tune. We worked really hard to lock it down for you. We even got permission to whitelist the song for YouTube and Twitch. But their systems are seriously broken. What a bitch. So we add the song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better than risking content ID? To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree. Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP. DVP. That's right, the band's called Pup and their song called DVP. The song is great and the video is tight. Yes, take it from me. It's like footage of NES and SNES games with the lyrics added into them. It's really cool, but it's kind of hard to explain right now, but you'll get it, I promise. You should really go check it out.
Run!
So we added the song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better than risking content ID? To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree. Please
I do not consent to being in the mosh pit. You survived the crowd. S+, are you kidding? Pop punk.
But is this the time or place to talk about it? Oh no. This is a dating sim about getting with dad.
I'm finally able to work my way through the crowd to where Matt originally was, but he's nowhere to be found.
What are we doing?
Shoot.
What a mess.
Well, I guess we should keep looking. I'm bumped into from behind, and I find myself in the middle of a bunch of youths running around in a circle to the music. I'm in the pit. How do I get out of the pit? Out of nowhere, a youth shoulders himself into me and keeps moving in a circle. Hey! I guess I'm moving in the circle now. I frantically search for a way out, but all I can see is an ocean of youths rhythmically slamming into each other. I think the only thing you can do when you're in the pit like that is to work your way to in a spiral toward the outside until you can peel off. Another youth slams into me and I lose my balance. I'm about to topple over. This is it. This is how I die. Trampled under the boots of counterculture. Someone grabs my hand. Someone familiar. I look up and see Matt. He pulls me back up onto my feet. You're wild, dude. Matt throws his arm around me and we jump back into the circle, bashing into youths left and right as Pup plays a killer solo. I didn't know you messed with the pit. Me neither. I can't believe this. I'm having fun. I'm a little mad that I didn't stretch before physical activity, but I'm having fun. The song ends and the pit finally dissipates. Everybody cheers on Pup. Maybe I only got enough pit energy for one song. All right, man, let's retreat. We'll show these kids how it's done another day. We work our way back to a more comfortable spot in the crowd and enjoy the rest of the show from a safe distance. Pup put on an amazing set and basically had to beg themselves off stage after their encore. With the concert over, the crowd starts making their way to the exit.
Oh!
Hey, I'll meet you outside. Gotta say goodbye to a couple people. I hang outside of the venue until Matt finally shows up. Hey man, thanks for waiting. I got you a present. Matt hands me the t-shirt I was looking at earlier. Oh, thanks, man.
Hey.
Saw you eyeballing it back up at the merch booth.
Hey, dude.
And I mean, anyone who tears it up that hard at their first time back to a concert deserves a reward. The youths will finally accept me. Amanda will love this. I'm never taking this off. I give it to my daughter immediately? Do I never take it off? Do I show that I prize it? Or do I use this as an attempt to show off my humor? The youths will finally accept me. I mean, I want to hit on him. But I'm too much of a wise ass. Finally, I'll be able to infiltrate their ranks and defeat them, not only on the field of battle, as we have done today, but on a grander scale.
Hey,
We'll see you in the world, pit youths. Hey, Matt.
Hey.
Hey, it's Pup. Hey, dude, didn't realize you were here. Oh, cameo by actual band, I bet. All right, hang on. Hey, dude, didn't realize you were here.
Hey.
I'm so glad I could make it. You guys put on a great show. Thanks.
Hey.
Well, see you around. Wait, you know Pup?
Hey.
Oh yeah, met him a couple times when they first started touring. Great kids. Whoa.
Hey.
Come on, let's grab some diner food. I suddenly realized just how hungry I am. Man, mosh pits take a lot out of you. Matt and I walk to a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We tear into some bacon and eggs in a corner booth. Oh, I love a diner with breakfast all day.
Hey.
So there I am in the pit, trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red. Not from the tattoo, which coincidentally was red. He's lumbering toward me, and there's nowhere to go.
Hey.
It's the end for me, right? Then out of nowhere, I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms, and just like that, I'm crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. You should have seen the look on his face.
Hey.
Bought him a beer afterward, and we were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. Glad you guys worked it out.
Hey.
Yeah, man. Just goes to show you that Punk's not dead. It just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. So how did you get to see all of these amazing concerts?
Hey.
Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but it got us to travel all around the States. Oh. Yeah. I mean, we were poor. We had to scrape a lot together just to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything.
Hey, dude.
But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of those people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. I got that feeling. Plenty of friendly people, especially that Pablo kid.
Hey, yeah.
Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mom's been raising him on her own, and you can tell that's been tough on both of them. I know he looks up to me, so I try to help him out whenever I can. That's really nice of you.
Hey.
Thanks. Us single parents just really have to look out for each other. How's Carmencita? She says she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy. It'll be loud, and I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. I'm suddenly very grateful that all of my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Photography, collaging, whatever it is that she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. I'm trying to be supportive of Carmencita's rebellious phase, but I guess it kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? I think it would be a good daddy-daughter activity to find something to rebel against together.
Hey.
Like what? Fashion, consumerism, big-budget remakes of foreign films. Ooh, that one. Reading subtitles isn't even that hard. I think we just have to strive as a society to be okay with reading subtitles. Like I'm cool. I'm cool with avoiding subtitles if you've got like dyslexia, you know, you've got a text like processing issue where you just take in audio input better than visual input. But if it's just because reading, then, you know, please try to deal. You're missing out on so many awesome movies. I just think we have to strive as a society to be okay with reading subtitles. He and I laugh. We keep digging into our big plates of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot. Being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dads to talk to.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm a single mom. I get it. Yeah, I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Me too. I've never really considered myself an extrovert and never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation, always.
Hey.
Ah, you're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to, you know that? I smile. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish up our late night dinners and head out. We walk back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses. Tonight was a blast, man. Loved it. Although I'm probably going to feel it in my knees in the morning. You and me both. I don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. I'm glad.
Hey.
All right. I'm calling it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. He called me cool. Matt called me cool. I walk into the house with my heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head out from her room. Hey, Pops. How was the show? Matt thinks I'm cool. You don't say. Amanda Panda. Matt thinks I'm cool. Blind leading the blind, huh? Wow, I just got dunked on by my own child. Unbelievable. Hey, Amanda, remind me which one of us just tore it up in the pit at a punk show, and which one of us just spent 4 hours probably watching Tiny House Hunting Amish Triplets Extreme Edition? First of all, how dare you? That show is a classic. Second of all, you moshed in the pit? You? I am your extremely cool dad. All right, I'm hitting the hay, Pops. I'll see you in the pit. Night, kiddo. Call someone if you're thinking about them. They probably want to hear from you. Date complete. Potty humor, automotive
good.
care,
Couldn't use a
grunge,
trombone,
cool. Earplugs, tiny bladder. B. What? He said I was cool. Why is the cool meter so low? I guess I should have shouted at him more during the first band? Maybe? King of Carrot Flowers. That's a bizarre achievement. Okay. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters and a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons. I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay. Just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back.
We got this.
Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in! Oh, I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my God. I really can't believe I got in. Of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview. And your photography is incredible.
Oh.
Wait, Dad. I I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again.
Yes.
Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie. We're celebrating tonight. Dinner. Your choice. Wherever you want.
Yeah.
Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay.
Yeah.
And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and... Amanda, slow down. You're going to choke on your burrito. I know. I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we get all the professional photo editing software for free? Well, they probably bundle it into tuition payments. It's probably not free. It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. You can teach them and remind them, and sometimes they just forget. Keep the lips closed while chewing. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interests. I bet we're gonna be best friends. What did I just do? Clicked on the wrong thing. That's the problem with playing windowed. I wonder, be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. Don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Ooh, they let you have animals in the dorm if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit. Or maybe a snake? Or maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit, though? Oh, boy. I think I'll leave all that up to you. Yeah, I remember in my dorms we were allowed to have pets if you could hold it underwater and it would survive. So you could have fish. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. Don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Ha! I had a kid who went to school without stops, like not including bathroom and food stops, almost 11 hours each way driving. Don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. You can, it's doable. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're going to make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I You can't get tears in my burrito. It's going to make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo.
Huh.
Love you too, Pops. Aww.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Okay. Oh, we have messages. Okay. All right. I can't dismiss this message? All right. Hey, dude, I've got the runs. Ooh, look. Oh, I've got just the thing. I'll head to the store and grab you a real chunky milkshake, cherry licorice, and a book of word jumbles that I find helpful in strenuous times such as these. What? Wouldn't that make it worse? Oh, it's not for the diarrhea. Milkshakes are just comforting. Wait, why are we talking about this? By I've got the runs, I meant that I feel like running. Want to come with me to the gym? Why do I feel less excited about that than getting you home remedies for diarrhea? Come on, man, it'll be fun. You know what? Sure. When are we doing this? There's 30 more minutes left in this meat hell marathon. I'm outside right now. I'm warming up. Okay. At least let me see if Betty gets away from the wolves in time to get her soppressata wrapped cheesecake out of the oven. Is soppressata a meat or a cheese? I think it's a meat. Nothing can beat reading in print.
Hey.
We're playing on the Wii. The gym just installed these new virtual jogging treadmills. We'll feel like we're running outdoors. You can see other runners on your screen too. Let's try it out together. Other runners? Will I be able to keep up? Don't worry, we're here to cheer each other on. I'll be right there with you.
Nice.
Just get a rhythm going, keep your heart rate up, but don't overexert yourself. You'll do great. Oh.
Run that dad.
Okay, how? How do thing? Okay, I'm hitting the mouse button quickly here.
Dude.
What's my ideal BPM here? Too low, we gotta get up. Oh, I see. Bottom thing. We don't want that to be red. Where are we going? Are we going up the hill? Okay.
Bro.
Keep it in the yellow. Keep it in the yellow. I can't believe I'm this focused. Craig's in better shape than I am. It's okay that he's ahead of me. This is cute. I forgot there were all these mini games in this game. This is not a blind playthrough for me. I've seen a bunch of people play this game, and actually I've played it once myself, like all the way through with Damien. So just to see where that went, because I had never seen anybody play that before. bro. Whoa! Personal best.
That was a gold medal
Way to go.
Sure. Welcome. You've got dads.
Okay. New message. Yeah. Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dad Book? Why, Dad Games, I never. We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for your amazing and talented and easy to buy things for daughter? Though I am, of course, flattered. You should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait. No. Wow. I didn't say that. You never heard that. This is gold. I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and ate all my vegetables. Totally holding on to this for later. Wait, do you even remember what I majored in? I declined to comment. Cool. Okay. Alright. So, am I meant to message another dad? Alright, hang on a second. Let's say hi to Joseph. He's the one who kind of welcomed us to the neighborhood. Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running. Oh, do we want to get to know the youth minister? Living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. Oh, I do want to get to know his wife, Mary, though. She's kind of awesome. If I'm not in church, you can catch me out on the open water, setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. On a Friday night, you're most likely to lead the community in a fun mixer. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My 6-string. What are your turn-ons? My loving wife. What did you want to be when you grew up? Ship captain. What's your favorite movie genre? Feel-good movies. What's your ideal date? Lovely night on the town with my wife. What do you never leave home without? The good book. I spend a lot of time thinking about how I can be a better man, husband, and father. Alright. His family's a little weird, but Joseph seems cool. I should take him up on his offer to hang out. Wait. How do I hang out with a priest? I don't go to church. Should I be Jesus-y? I imagine Joseph's family staring at me as I fumble through some sort of prayer attempt. Maybe not too Jesus-y. A light smattering of Jesus. Will he want me to pray? Is he going to pray at me? Do I have to pray at him? Talking to Joseph, huh? Gah! Amanda, how many times have I told you not to sneak up on me like that? I selectively ignore it every time you do, Pops. Amanda looks over my shoulder at the screen. Joseph can't read your mind, you know. If you want to talk, just message him. But I've never been friends with a priest before. What do I talk about? My favorite Bible passage? Ice cream socials? Khakis? First of all, he's a youth minister with a tattoo, not a priest. There's a difference?
Dad.
You're overthinking it, Dad. Listen, just put it like this. Hello, neighbor. Thanks again for the invite to the BBQ. I'd love to hang out soon if you're not too busy. Isn't that a little too business casual? Fine. Give me the keyboard. I got this. Amanda focuses on the keys. Hi, Joseph. It was great meeting you and your family. I'm still new around here, so if you'd like, I'd love to hang out and get to know you. See ya! The smiley is a nice touch. Almost immediately, I receive a response. What'd he say? Hi, Dad Games. If you're not doing anything in a bit, the kids and I are baking treats for the church bake sale today, and we'd love to have you over. It'll be a blast, so let me know, Joseph. Huh. Oh, wasn't so bad. He uses a lot of exclamation points. I'm more concerned about him signing his name with a tilde. I'm willing to let it slide this time. I respond back. Sounds like fun. Dad games. Great. Come on by the house as soon as you're ready. We'll be here. Well, guess I'm doing this. Save a brownie for me? Promise you won't sneak up on me anymore?
Eh?
Amanda stares at me, unblinking. I don't make promises I can't keep. Real to a fault, Pops.
Oh.
And Dad, please don't be weird about the religion thing. Me? Weird? Never. I make the short walk over to Joseph's place. Don't be weird, Dad Games. But what if they hang up a bunch of crosses? Or collect those little porcelain babies? What if they're all praying? Do they pray before dinner? During dinner? Over the porcelain babies? The door begins to creak open, a shadowy figure obscured on the other side. Who's there? Dad Games? The door opens the rest of the way. It's Joseph's eldest. What's his name? Hey, Christopher? Hey, Christian, Chris. Oh, it's Christian, isn't it? It's Chris. Chris, right. Hi again, I'm Dad Games. I know what your name is. Oh, yeah, we met at the barbecue. How's the, Please don't say it. Jesus. Chris blinks slowly. Maybe he didn't hear that. You're weird. Is your dad... Before I finish, Chris walks into an adjacent room, leaving me in front of the open doorway. Oh? This was a great first impression. For a moment, I wonder if I should just go in, further subjecting Joseph's family to my winning attitude and artful charisma. Mercifully, Joseph peeks his head around the corner.
Oh.
Dad Games, you made it. Joseph approaches with his arms wide. I'm so glad you could come by. Are you ready to bake? I am not. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. That's the kind of semi-confidence I like to see in a baking assistant. Come on in. Joseph leads me into a bright, spacious home full of nautical knickknacks. This isn't what I imagined at all. It's actually pretty charming.
Oh.
I believe you've met Chris, who left you outside.
Oh.
Chris? Are you going to apologize? Oh, right. Sorry. I try to make eye contact with Chris, but he keeps looking away. He must be really shy. It's all right. Just next time be a little more inviting to our guests, okay? Chris seems to relish the chance to escape the conversation and quickly vanishes into his room. Joseph turns to me apologetically. Don't take it personally. Chris likes to keep to himself. I mean, we didn't start off on the best foot in the world. Plus, being the eldest in a big family can't be easy. We try to cut him a little slack where we can. And here are the twins. Christian, Christy, say hello to Dad Games. Hello, Father. Hello, Dad Games. Kids, come on, dial it back on the creepy twin shtick. Creepy twin shtick? Egg them on. We should get to baking. Egg them on. Can you two say, come play with us, Danny? Oh, no. The twins stare up in unblinking unison. Come play with us, Danny. Joseph covers his mouth and looks away, but he's clearly holding back a big laugh. This is it. This is my Dad World Series. Okay, now say. Please help us, Mothra. Please help us, Mothra. No, I can't take it. Don't. Keep clicking outside the window. Joseph is trying his best not to break in front of his kids. The twins seem to be catching on and look eager to bust their dad. But can we keep it up? Oh, look, they're actually, like, smiling. Go with something creepy, go with something obscure. How creepy. How obscure. Well, let's see if Joseph gets it. Oh, I get this one. Now say, he who walks behind the rose. The twins tilt their heads in confusion. Uh-oh. He walks? He who behind some rose. The room is silent, besides Joseph absolutely losing his mind. That last flub really sealed it. Children of the Corn? Really? Is that not mainstream? I am off my game something fierce today. Great job, guys. We're scary. I was very scared. Joseph can't take it anymore. Despite his quiet protestations, he's laughing pretty hard into his hand, and the kids giggle with him. The twins, obviously pleased with a new arsenal of spooky weapons, leave the room to terrorize the rest of the community. My work here is done.
Hey.
I'm going to be hearing those lines for weeks. Next time we hang out, I'll try to teach them some lines from The Thing. All right, so it looks like we've got a bit of a troublemaker on our hands. You think you can out-trouble a career pro? I don't know about that. I'm suddenly interrupted by a loud crash from the kitchen. What now? That doesn't sound good. Christy? No one responds. Joseph furrows his brow and motions for me to stay where I am. Oh, wait here a minute. Joseph rushes into the kitchen. Why can't we come to the kitchen? I remember this with Amanda. Half of fatherhood is trying to keep your kids from finding creative ways to kill themselves, and he's got 4. Talk about worry. I take a seat on his surprisingly pristine couch and twiddle my thumbs. Examine bookshelf, examine coffee table, examine floor, head into the kitchen. Well, he asked us to wait here. I'm very curious about the kitchen. Examine the floor. Why would we examine the floor? I mean, there's a bunch of blocks on the floor and the bunny. The coffee table's got the teen magazine. What's on the bookshelf? Anything? Not that I can see here. I would probably look at the bookshelf. It's a pretty sturdy wooden bookshelf. It looks handmade. Did Joseph build this? There's a big stack of what look like travel magazines. Hyenas of the Serengeti, the underwater mysteries of the Antarctic, and on and on. Seems like Joseph really loves a good adventure. Unless this is a Mary thing, who knows? Next to them are a couple of different Bibles. Looks like he's covering all the Bible bases. King James, New American Standard, the Bible for Teens. He is a cool youth minister after all. On a higher shelf, there are a bunch of old romance novels. Judging by the wine stains, these must be Mary's. The newest one looks like Hot Body Johnson, Sex Detective. The 8th installment in... Wait, this is a series? Examine the coffee table, examine the floor? Why the floor? Well, you have this many kids and things are bound to end up on the floor, no matter how hard you try to keep it clean. I spot a terrifying cloth doll that appears to have had both arms pulled off several times. It's been stitched back together a lot. The tag says CNC, of course. I set that down and spot a houseplant. Hey, little guy. Keep being you, tiny houseplant. Oh, there's the tiny houseplant over here. I spot one last thing on the floor next to the houseplant. It's a silver necklace. Ooh. Wow, this looks expensive for something casually tossed on the floor. If there's a story here, it's none of my business. Alright. Yeah, let's examine the coffee table. There's a couple cool knickknacks on the coffee table in front of me. Hey, a cross. Hey, another cross. This one looks a little different. And a third cross. Unified design aesthetic. Smart choices. There's also a brass thing here. It looks like something a sailor would use to navigate with. A sextant? Heh. Sex. It's been a while. I guess I should go in the kitchen and see what's up. I walk into the kitchen to find Joseph holding Christy in one arm. She seems a lot calmer than she was a minute ago. I raise an eyebrow at Joseph. The twins are a lot more manageable when they're separated. Where's Christian? He ran off. Christy dips a spoon into the brownie batter and gives it a taste. Dad, it's too sweet. You're too sweet. No, I'm not. You're so sweet, we might have to water you down. With spiders. No, not spiders. Joseph begins tickling Christy with his free hand. Between the laughing and squirming, I don't know how he's got a hold of her, but that girl is locked in place. The man is a professional child wrangler. Christy fixes me with her best puppy dog eyes. Save me from the spiders! Spoon Duel the Spider King, Renegade option. Spoon Duel. I grab a wooden spoon and point it in Joseph's direction. Unhand her, foul beast! Oh. Okay, Dad Games the Valiant, let's see what you've got. You may have defeated me at Tarantula Ridge, but now I have the upper hand. Joseph gently puts Christy down behind him. All right, hang on. Have you come to squash me, knight, or have you merely fallen into my web? I'm no mere fly, Spider King. Now on guard! For a minute or so, Joseph and I mock duel with the two dumbest-looking spoons in the room. Eventually, I strike a killing blow to the invisible heart between his arm and his body, and Joseph recoils in horror. Oh. Blast! I am defeated! You could never best me, Spider King, for I have the power of... I sneak a taste from the brownie batter. The magic! Oh, man, that is way too sweet. Christy begins jumping up and down excitedly. My hero! Christy hugs my leg before making a surprisingly fast exit. Hey, wait! Do you want to bake brownies with us? Christy hesitates, then shakes her head no again. Sparkle Pony. Sparkle Pony? Joseph looks confused. You don't want to bake with Dad now? You want to play with Sparkle Pony? Yes. Okay, go. Before Joseph can even finish a sentence, Christy is out the door and down the hall. Ed. Joseph sighs deeply as he stares into the chocolate batter. He tastes it again, face twisting. And that is still way too sweet. So what made that crash? Egg beaters on linoleum floor. It's my new techno single. Still haven't thought of a B-side. Now we're both looking into the batter. It's got a sickly sheen of sugar and chocolate candies throughout. And I have a feeling Christy had something to do with it. We need a fresh start. Yeah, there's not a lot you can do with a batter that's overly sweet. You could add, like, I don't know, maybe a little... If it were a different substance, you could maybe add, like, a little vinegar to it to counteract the sweetness. But if you're baking, the vinegar's going to, like, do stuff to your batter, so... Not a great idea. We need a fresh start. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not really a baker, but don't even sweat it. The bag came with instructions that have mysteriously vanished along with my daughter, so we'll probably be fine. Probably. Yeah, probably. He certainly looks confident. All right, Dad Games, you've baked a cake from a box before. Once. How hard could this be? Now, grab a spoon and get ready to rock. Mario Batali, save me. I had to look that up. There's an earlier episode where last episode, he apparently has a crush. My character has a crush on Mario Batali, and he's a celebrity chef. Not traditionally handsome, but apparently very talented. Joseph and... Oh, shoot. I accidentally right-clicked and it went, all right. Things go according to plan, and soon enough we have a solid batch of brownies.
Yeah.
Phew. Wait. Joseph has a little dot of batter on his nose. Wow, Dad Games, way to use those dad skills. I bet you've baked a few box mixes in your time. His nose. Joseph, all we have to do is bring these to the bake sale and voila, duty done. Ahem. Now help me find Christy. Keep your eye out for a pony that sparkles. Joseph, hold still. What? Thumb in position, and got it. Joseph's eyes go wide as I gently wipe the chocolate off his nose. Is he blushing?
Oh.
Oh, thanks. No problem. In less than a second, I've licked the batter off my finger. It's really good batter.
Yeah.
We should find Christy. Yes, we should. Do that. That keeps. Joseph quickly composes himself. All right. She can't be far. You take the delta position and I'll watch your 6. Do you even know what that means?
Wink.
Alpha Tango Sparkle. Roger, roger. Joseph starts making his way down the hall and calls back to me. Take the brownies and the rest of the stuff I baked earlier today while I get Christy. We'll meet you out by the car.
Yeah.
Joseph, Christy, and I arrive at the church parking lot to find fold-out tables and pop-up tents already set up. Looks like the bake sale is already in full swing. Wow, this place is packed. Is this packed? There are a few people milling around.
Oh.
Must be a value pack. If you can count a city's population on your fingers and toes, this counts as packed. Point. Christy rockets out of the car and into the lot. Is she running on jet fuel? I want to sell brownies. Okay, let's get set up. I want to see Mom.
Ah.
She's down by the other row of tables helping out with another group. Want to go over there and tell her I said hi? Mom! Christy zips off immediately. Joseph seems unconcerned. Does she always run that fast?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can only catch her half the time. These knees aren't what they used to be. I remember when Amanda was her age. I couldn't get her to sit still for 5 seconds.
Oh.
Yep, great age to deal with.
Right.
While Christy's gone, Joseph and I arrange all of our baked goods on the table and settle in. So, are we allowed to eat any of our own goods? Look, if I don't see nothing, I don't say nothing. The man upstairs has strong feelings about snitches. Does he actually?
Ah.
Joseph shrugs. He eats a brownie. It looks like some of the other stalls are selling drinks, little handmade crafts, and other sweets. Whoa, someone brought a soft serve ice cream machine. I gesture to it. How are we supposed to compete with that? Please, this isn't my first time to the rodeo. The bake sale rodeo. There's actually no rodeo here. It's just a bake sale. I think you and I put together can make one pretty convincing argument for these brownies, don't you? Oh yeah, I hope so. Sneak another brownie to ease your fear of public interaction. Sure. We high-five. If you bake it, they will come.
Ah.
It's not long before we have our first customers.
Oh.
Hey, dude. Hiya. Matt, Carmencita, great to see you guys out here. Happy to support a good cause. Plus, you know, as the owner and proprietor of the Coffee Spoon, an establishment that specializes in baked goods, I have to scope out the competition. Joseph leans close to me. This guy knows his stuff. Stay on your toes. So, what recipe did you use for these brownies? Don't say you used the box recipe. Don't say you used the box recipe. We used the box recipe. We improvised. It's just how Nonna used to make. We improvised. I just let the baking spirit move through me, you know? A little bit of flour here, a pinch of salt there. Sort of like interpretive dance, but with cooking. Dang it. Interpretive cooking, yes. You could never make the same thing twice. Every batch is special. There will never be another batch of brownies with the exact flavor sensation that these right here have. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Matt.
Hey.
All right. We'll take 2. Actually, we'll take 3. I ring them up and high-five Joseph as our happy customers walk away. See? Not so hard. Yeah, I'm hot off the good feelings from the last sale. Who's next? We sell brownies to a bunch of people I don't recognize, but who clearly know Joseph. Eventually, another familiar face pops up. Dadgins! It's Brian. Close enough. Can we interest you two in any of our fine sweets and treats? You sure can. I bet I could eat 10 brownies. Must. Resist. Urge to be competitive. I bet I could eat 11 brownies. Let the man buy his brownies. So we'll put you down for 10? Ha! Better make it just 2. 1 for me and 1 for Daisy. Coming right up? You excited for youth group movie night, Daisy? Yeah! What's the movie? It's a surprise. Joseph leans over to me. It's The Fast and the Furious. Really?
Aye.
If you think about it, there's some heavy religious undertones. I haven't seen The Fast and the Furious. I haven't seen any of the Fast and the Furious movies, so I have no idea. I'm guessing probably not. I know it's about family. It's about family. Joseph hands a baggie to Daisy. I made sure to give you guys the edges. Clearly the superior part of the brownie topography. Thanks, Joseph. I mean, that's true. But, yes, I'm on team brownie edges. I actually have a pan that's shaped, it's kind of like that snake-like one where every single brownie has edges on it. It's awesome. Our 2 customers walk off with their purchases. Joseph and I survey our stock.
Yeah.
These are selling pretty hot. At this rate, we'll have enough money to pay for a new paint job on the church pews in no time. Paint the pews. Or refinish them, maybe. They don't usually paint them. There's too many butts, sliding in and out of the seats. Rub the paint right off. Wait, what happened to the pews? Oh. Ernest spray painted his rapper alias onto them. Young Steinbeck. I would have gone for Young Man in the Sea, but I can respect that.
Yeah.
Speaking in ministerial terms, Ernest is hard to reach. In father terms, Ernest is kind of a turd. Being a cool youth minister seems like a lot of work.
Yeah.
It is, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
Although, sometimes I wish... Never mind. What? It's kind of silly, but...
Oh.
Do you ever wish you could just drop everything and go lounge around on a beach somewhere in the tropics? Drink fruity blended beverages, fall asleep on a hammock, basically live out a Jimmy Buffett song. Joseph. I think about this every single day of my life. My dream is to live in Margaritaville.
Oh.
One day, my friend. One day, we'll be on island time. We make a couple more sales to some more church patrons. Everything seems to be going smoothly. Off in the distance, I spot my old buddy Craig. Craig!
Aye.
He's gonna be a hard sell. Craig's a fitness man. I think he comes to these bake sales to test himself, to see if he has the resolve to refuse processed sugar. Are you sure you're ready for this? We go way back.
Oh.
I got this. Craig jogs up to our table with Briar and Hazel in tow. They're each finishing an ice cream cone, so it's unlikely we're going to sell them on brownies, too. Okay. Maple Bay Flapjacks. It's an excellent team name for a town called Maple Bay. Probably won't be able to sell to the baby. She's impossible to read. It all comes down to Craig.
Oh.
Hey, bros. Hi, Uncle Joseph. Hi, Amanda's dad. Would you be interested in one of our delicious homemade brownies?
Oh.
I don't know. Remember that one time? You can't spell diet without die. Tempt him. I'm curious how this will go. You know, Craig, if you really wanted to, you could hit a couple of these stalls and craft yourself a brownie sundae. Get some soft serve, a brownie from your good friend Dad Games. I think there's a table down there that's selling freshly baked cookies hot out of the oven. Treat yourself. You deserve it.
Nice.
That's a tempting offer, Dad Games, but I've got some chia mango pudding at home that I'm actually pretty excited about. I'm gonna have to pass. Suit yourself. Oh, we should have gone with the reminiscing. The day winds down and we're pretty much out of items to sell. Everyone starts packing up. Christy eventually comes back and immediately falls asleep in Joseph's folding chair. Boxed mix, huh?
Come on.
Mary saunters up to us. She looks like she'd rather be anywhere else than here. Oh, hi, honey. Yep, they're selling like hotcakes, which is... Actually, they're just brownies. Cute.
Oh my god.
And boring and safe. Hey, Mary. Mary's eyes dart over to me. What's the rookie doing here? I was just hoping to introduce Dad Games to the rest of the community.
Ah.
Uh-huh. You get a load of this freak show? What?
Ah.
Weird folk is all. Holier-than-thou types. Don't you think, Dad Games? Mary,
Come on.
let the kid answer the question. They're kind of weird. They seem nice. Shove a brownie in your mouth so you can't talk. I grab the closest brownie and shove it in my mouth, and then point to my mouth as the universal sign for can't talk, mouth is full. Quick thinking, Dad Games. Oh, he didn't like that. Well, too bad. Not getting in the middle of a marital dispute.
Oh my god.
This one's a keeper, huh? Mary, can we talk about this later? Oh, am I embarrassing you in front of your new friend? Joseph doesn't respond, trying his hardest to keep his cool. Can we please talk about this later? Sure thing, honey bear.
Ah.
Mary turns her attention to me. Hand over the cash. Jesus, I'm not trying to rob you. I'm in charge of the funds here. I hand over the cash we've made. It feels like a hefty wad, if I may say so myself. Dang it. Oh, good, that doesn't show. I didn't realize that. Also... Hey, look at that. It looks like I'm not sitting in a dark room. Which I am, but... Okay, so it doesn't make sense whenever I say dang it, because the screen still shows for you guys. I hand over the cash we've made. It feels like a hefty wad, if I may say so myself.
Hey.
Thanks. Now, give me your wallet. What? Give me your wallet. You think this church is going to fix itself?
Oh.
Mary.
Hey.
I'm kidding. Sorry. I'll work on the whole pretending to be happy thing. Mary leans in and whispers to me. He's really good at it. Mary walks off without saying goodbye. Yeesh. I'm really sorry about that. Are you okay? What's her deal? Brownies fix everything. Are you okay, Do we ask after him? Do we ask what her deal is? Brownie's fixing. I'll ask if he's okay. She really likes pushing your buttons, huh?
Oh.
Joseph shrugs.
Oh.
No marriage is perfect. You ready to head out? Joseph and I load the folding tables back into my car. Christy nods off the moment Joseph straps her into the car seat.
Oh.
I drop Joseph off in front of his house. A small yawn sneaks out of me. Looks like I tuckered you out, huh? I'm a sleepy dad. I think I might finally be crashing from all the sugar.
Oh.
Ha! I won't keep you up then. Thanks for helping out today. Happy to do it. Also happy to eat brownies.
Oh.
Well, next time I promise we'll do something a bit more exciting and a bit less free labor. And I'm very sorry about the whole thing with Mary. You shouldn't have had to see that. It's fine, really. I know, but first hangout domestic problems aren't a good look. You barely know me.
Oh.
Let me make it up to you next time. It won't be Margaritaville, but we'll do something fun. Promise. I smile. I'd like that.
Hey?
Oh, and one last thing. Joseph tosses a cling-wrapped brownie through the window. It hits me in the face, but I'm able to catch it. It's the last one. You earned it. Joseph, please don't leave me alone with this brownie. Nope, too late. I'm already walking away. But, bye! Joseph walks up to his home. He waves at me before carrying Christy inside. Well, looks like it's just you and me, Brownie. Eat the brownie now, save the brownie for later. I'll save it for later. I pocket the brownie. This might come in handy down the road. I step inside to find Amanda doing homework on the couch. Hey, father unit. Hi, child that I'm required by law to care for. How's homework? It's really fun and educational. Really? How long have you known me for? Right. How was the bake sale? Good. I think I really could have made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman. Glad to hear it. So what? Were there any extra brownies? Or did you maybe sneak one? Or... I think for a moment and realize that I still have the brownie that Joseph gave me. This would probably do better in someone else's stomach than mine. Heads up!
Hey.
Wait! I hurl the brownie towards Amanda. It hits the wall behind her and falls on the ground. Nice throw. She scoops it up and smiles at me.
Yes.
Thanks, Pops. Hey, if you're not going to bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters of Orange County? I thought the last hunter got eaten by a shark. He did. I sit down next to her and cozy up with a blanket. Awesome. Bird in hand is better than a bird in the eye. I mean, yes. Sincerity, dad snark, relatability, leadership, Mary, brownie.
Yeah, I mean, you look great. That's fun.
Okay, all right. Margarita
Welcome.
Zone.
You've got dads.
Okay, new message from Craig. Hey, buddy, so I have a favor to ask. Robert invited me over for dinner. And I know it's kind of a faux pas to invite another bro, but I've known the guy for years and I still can't get a good read on him. And I know it's going to be super awkward if I go by myself. Will you please come with me? I love food. I especially love food that's free. And I don't know why you're so sweaty over cooking, but sure. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you. I really hope that's a sweat of relief. Eat that dinner. All right, I think I'm gonna... Oh, can we end the day here? That doesn't sound too bad. I could definitely go for free food. But why is Craig being so apprehensive? Does he know something about Robert that I don't? I hurry up and reply before my dad brain can work itself into paranoia spiral. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you. Craig and I decide to meet up before heading over to Robert's place. Oh, we're just jumping right into this. Okay, it's saving. I'm going to do a manual save. Okay, so I'm going to call it here. Thank you for joining me on my second ever stream. And I will see you for the next part of Dream Daddy. Bye-bye. Oh, actually, I'll see you for whatever's next on the channel, but also for the next part of Dream Daddy. Bye-bye.